Outlaw Rhyme Radio. This ain't a rescue. When flames rise high enough, even the law burns with us. Sheriff riding in, think he holy with the crown, but the dirt roads laugh, drag his pride to the ground. Badge on his chest, melting red in the heat. Justice don't live, here just blood on the street. Torch in my hand, crossbones on my vest. South don't forgive, put the badge to the test. You swing the gavel, I swing the chains. One spark and the law goes up in flames. Flames eat the sheriff's bad, ashes choke the sky. No law left standing, only rebels riding high. Your justice ain't salvation, it's shackles and lies. Now the fire's taking over, watch the sheriff die. Smoke from the jailhouse, ghosts in the bars. Outlaws riding free under broken stars. Every law they wrote, we tear, we burn. Every badge they pin, now it's their turn. You call it sin, we call it breathing. You call it crime, we call it freedom. Sheriffs crossing lines that the South don't forgive. In the ashes of the badges where outlaws live. Flames eat the sheriff's badge, ashes choke the sky. No law left standing, only rebels riding high. Your justice ain't salvation, it's shackles and lies. Now the fire's taking over, watch the sheriff die.
Law don't last. Badges melt. But rebels burn forever.
Outlaw Rhyme Radio, where dust turns to ashes and steel cuts deep in the scars. Dust in my lungs, burning through my chest. Riding with the damned, never riding with the blessed. Ashes on my jacket, fire in my veins. Outlaws carve freedom in rusted chains. Blood on the saddle, bullet holes in the frame. Every scar I wear got a rebel's name. Ain't no priest praying for the likes of me. Just a black roll choir singing lawless free. Dust to ashes, still the scars. We ride with hell, we fight with stars. Burn the crown, break the bars. Rebels don't kneel, we raise guitars. Steel in my hands, scars on my back. Every law written was a rebel attack. They can lock the flesh, but the soul won't bleed. Outlaw gospel's the only creed. Gravestones whisper, stand, don't fall. We ain't bow once, we ain't bowing at all. From the dirt roads cursed to the city's rock, we spit gasoline with a sister plot. Dust to ashes, still the scars. We ride with hell, we fight with stars. Burn the crown, break the bars. Rebels don't kneel, we raise the torch. Dust fades, and the ashes rise. Scars ride forever. Outlaw Rhyme Radio. Outlaws don't rock, they rage. Forever burning, forever riding, never in a cage. 6 feet deep, can't hold my flame. I spit through the coffin, still screaming my name. Dirt on my with the shadows, spitting in death. No priest, no badge, no ropes control. I'm the ghost in the gears, the fire in the soul. When the reaper calls, I don't bow my head. I light up the night with the words I bled. Ashes rise high from the tracks I made. Outlaws don't rot, we just rage in the shade. Outlaws don't rot, they rage in the storm. Burn through the night, break every norm. From the gallows to the grave, we spit in their face. Forever outlaw, never bound by place. Outlaw Rhyme Radio. Don't bury us. We ain't done raging yet.
Outlaw Rhyme Radio, where the roads don't end in dust, they drown in blood.
Black top burns when my wheels cut through, spilling veins of the system in a crimson hue. Every sheriff that chased me got ghosted fast, cause the black top drinks blend the outlaws blast. Lines painted white now stained with red. Every rebel's path carved by the words they bled. Ain't no silence, just a rage in chains. The law falls dead, but the fire remains. Black top turns to blood when the riders roll, burning every mile, no surrender in the soul. From the city to the dirt, our fury don't fade. Outlaws cause scars on the roads we made. Whiskey fuels the veins, rage fuels the ride. Death rides shotgun, but stays outside. Crosses by the highway mark their defeat. The blood on the pavements, the rebel heartbeat. Sirens screaming, but they fade in smoke. Every chain they forged is the chain I broke. I don't ride for peace, I don't ride for kings. I ride for the fire that rebellion brings. Black top turns to blood when the riders roll, burning every mile, no surrender in the soul. From the city to the dirt, our fury don't fade. Outlaws carve scars on the roads we made. Black top turns to blood when the riders roll, burning every mile, no surrender in the soul. From the city to the dirt, our fury don't fade. Outlaws carve scars on the roads we made.
Blacktop ain't just steel and tar, it's veins for the rebels, and they bleed when we ride. Outlaw Rhyme Radio, how we praise in the rebel smoke, where the law tried to bury us, but the flame still spoke.
Crossed by the black top, names in the dust. Stealing blood mixed, no heaven for us. Every mile's a tombstone, every rider curse. But I spit on the coffin, let the smoke disperse. Boots drag scars through the gravel lane. Rebel hearts beat louder than the sheriff's chain. Fire in my lungs, whiskey in my throat. Ashes on the wind, let the rebel smoke float. Highway graves and rebel smoke, raised from the dirt where the system broke. They can dig 6 deep, but the fire won't choke. We the outlaws eternal in the rebel smoke. Hear the tie scream where the soul still lay. Every outlaw's ghost riding night and day. Coffins on the shoulder, crosses by the sign. But my rage is immortal, it don't toe the line. Sheriff falls silent where the asphalt cracks. Every bullet in my chambers a rebel's pack. Blood fuels the road, fire lights the sky. But no badge alive ever made me comply. Highway graves and rebel smoke, raised from the dirt where the system broke. They can dig 6 deep, but the fire won't choke. We the outlaws eternal in the rebel smoke. Highway graves and rebel smoke, raised from the dirt
South. No thrones, no chains, just fire in our mouth. Born in the dirt, raised in the flame, no crown on my head, but they still know my name. Steel horse carrying ghosts through the rain. We don't kneel to no flag, don't bleed for no rain. Crossroads echo with a shotgun choir, preaching from the barrel, baptizing in fire. Sheriffs at the border, but the line don't hold. We carve laws in the dirt with a heart ice cold. Crownless kings of the South, we reign. No throne, no mercy, just blood in the chain. From the grave to the gallows, we spit on the vow. Forever lawless, we the king. Right now. Whiskey on the table, Bible full of lies. Rebel smoke rising where the outlaw dies. Ashes on my boots, rust bleeds on my steel. But I never been a knee, never signed that deal. From the bayou swamps to the red dirt plains, we howl through the night with the fire in our veins. Saints don't crown us, devils can't bind. We kings without thrones, born savage, born blind. Crownless kings of the South, we reign. No throne, no mercy, just blood in the chain. From the grave to the gallows, we spit on the vow. Forever lawless, we the king. Right now. Outlaw Rhyme Radio. We don't need crowns. We ride with fire instead. Outrhyme Radio. Ain't no angels riding with us on these roads. The mile markers ain't for saints, they for sinners that bled. Cross at the marker, cracked and lean. Rust on the steel where the blood's been seen. Every mile holds a ghost, not a prayer. Ain't no saints out here, just smoke in the air. Whiskey in my flask, Bible left to right. Sheriff's on my tail, but he already shot. I don't ride with grace, I don't ride with kings. I ride with the fire that rebellion brings. No saints on the mile markers, only names in the dirt. Outlaws wrote the scripture in blood and in hurt. Every sign on the highway's just a cross for the lost. Paid in bullets, whiskey in the devil's car. They preach from pulpits, I preach from scars. Raised on the blacktop, baptized by bars. Every rebel's grave got a road running through, and every law they wrote I spit and undo. Angels don't ride where the chains still swing. Only demons sing when the shotguns ring. Ain't no saving the souls that burn. We the ashes on asphalt, and we never learn. No saints on the mile markers, only names in the dirt. Outlaws wrote the scripture in blood and in heart. Every sign on the highway's just a cross for the lost. Paid in bullets, whiskey in the devil's car. No saints, no prayers, no mercy in the smoke. Just rebels riding till the black top breaks. Outlaw Rhyme Radio. From the fire, through the smoke, ashes on asphalt, rebels don't choke. Scars on my leather,
fire in my breath. I dance with the devil, but I don't fear death. Smoke on the blacktop, ghosts in the rain. Every mile marker's just fuel for my pain. Ash in my whiskey, dust in my lungs. Bullet casings rattle while the outlaw tongue runs. Law tried to bury me, burn my past raw, but I rose from the flames with a rebel's claw. Ashes on asphalt, born in the blaze. Riding through the fire like a wolf in a maze. Burn but unbroken, I ain't never bowed. Ashes on asphalt, screaming too loud. Screaming too loud. Smoke signals rise where the cross is right. Rebels don't kneel, we give all we got. Sirens fade slow, but the fury don't end. I ain't here to forgive, I'm here to offend. Chains melted red from the heat of the fight. We burn in the day and we ride through the night. Ashes don't silence, ashes don't fall. We turn every scar to a warlord's call. Ashes on asphalt, born in the blaze. Riding through the fire like a wolf in a maze. Burn but unbroken, I ain't never bow. Ashes on asphalt, screaming too loud.
Outlaw Rhyme Radio. The road burns, but rebels ride forever.
Outlaw Rhyme Radio. We don't kneel, we don't beg. We ride through fire, through death, through law.
Ash on my boots, blood on the chrome. Hell's wide open, but the South is my home. You kneel to a crown, I kneel to none. I ride with the smoke, with the steel, with the gun. Every mile marker's just a scar in the land. Every rebel story carved deep in the sand. Law once was broken, kneeling in chains, but we spit gasoline and laugh at the flames. Kneel to nothing, ride through fire. Outlaws rise, we climb higher. Ashes burn, but souls don't tire. Law can't kill this rebel choir. Kneel to nothing, ride through fire. Outlaws rise, we climb higher. Ashes burn, but souls don't tire. Law can't kill this rebel choir. I seen graves filled with riders who stood tall, never been a knee, never begged when they fall. We torch the rule books, outlaw scripture. Every verse written in smoke and liquor. This ain't no sermon, it's blood and truth. Still in my veins, rebellion in my youth. We don't pray for mercy, don't ask for grace. We burn this system and spit in its face. Kneel to nothing, ride through fire. Outlaws rise, we climb higher. Ashes burn, but souls don't tire. Law can't kill this rebel choir.
Blacktop's a graveyard, but we ain't buried. We ride through fire, through forever.
Outlaw Rhyme Radio. Burnt boots on broken souls. We ride through the flames, never losing control. Hash on my laces, dirt in my veins. Every mile marker carved deep in the pain. Law left me broken, fire left me scarred, but I stand on the ashes, still beating too hard. Boots been burned, but the past still mine. Every outlaw's ghost rides a county line. Coffins tried calling, graves tried to pull, but I spit in the reaper's face. I'm broken, still full.
don't bow.